Hey everyone, Dave and Ryan, December 1773. It is Tuesday, I believe, 7 p.m. hopefully. Yeah. Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. Be sure you like, comment, subscribe. Rumble is the video if you're watching on Rumble. Rumble is the free speech alternative to YouTube until there's Rumble trials with Congress. I guess we'll see. But it sure as fuck isn't Facebook and YouTube.
The Rumble Nuremberg.
Yesterday we did talk about Twitter execs getting slammed by Congress members.
Yeah, I take that slamming.
Ryan, don't get too off track. We must stay on topic. Today I want to talk about something that I saw it on Daily Mail. Daily Mail has a lot of wild shit. Some of their stories are pretty incredible, but this is a thing that I'm betting most people didn't see. Excuse all of the ads. They're trying to make money off of me. I think the headline says it all. Yale University economic professor sparks outrage by proposing mass suicide and disembowelment of elderly people in Japan to deal with the country's rapidly aging society. Fair enough. I'm not saying his plan wouldn't work. Certainly everyone killing themselves would lessen your population. Just saying. He's not wrong. It's just, interesting. Full tragedy.
Yeah, because what? We're going to leave all of our youth with fucking trauma that they'll never get over?
Oh, they've had enough trauma.
Oh, there's just too many of us. You guys got to get over it.
Don't worry. COVID-19, there was plenty of trauma to go around. Narita told New York Times he was taken out of context. I'd love to hear the context of this. But he has also said that euthanasia could become mandatory in the future. Also, euthanasia, bonus points for a pun, for the fact that Japan's in Asia.
How does this guy even know?
He's a professor, right?
Yeah, okay. Trust the science, right?
Yeah, he's a professor. Trust the teachings in the education sector.
And then you're whatever. I don't want to all just casually telling you how they're just going to round us all up.
That's right. Well, there used to be monuments in Georgia that were far away from civilization in Georgia. And there was chiseled into stone about population control, but I don't know what happened. They exploded.
It was just convenient. They caught it on camera. That's all I heard about it.
He claims that this would allow younger generations to make their way in business, politics, and other aspects of society. Again, not wrong, but seems like a strange way to do it.
Is this Japan what this dude looks like?
Yeah, this could be the guy. Yeah. Looks about right. Last year, Japan saw its population plunge by more than 600,000 due to declining fertility rates. We won't go there. And a rapidly aging population. It's not too many people? I wonder why all these fertility problems are arising. The country's population dropped for the 11th consecutive year, was down by 644,000, according to its Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications. The overall population, as deaths exceeded births by 609,000, and people who moved out of the country outnumbered those who moved in by 35,000. Yasuki's comments not only made people angry, but won him an audience. All right. He has over 569,000 Twitter followers. I'm sure only 500,000 of them are bots. He frequently shows up in Japanese media wearing casual clothing and presents himself much like the radio shock jock. His Twitter bio proclaims, "The things you were told that you are not allowed to say are usually true."
No, it's called saying no. What he's saying is the quiet part out loud. They already want to do this, dude. Like, you're not, you little smart little Yale dork Asian dude. You're not the first one thinking about this, dude. This has been written down for a long time.
Well, what was the story?
Think you're going to be up there braggadocious, spewing your crap on Twitter to get a follow. You're probably monetizing your. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
I don't remember if we talked about this on the show or not, or just you brought it up. But what was the story about euthanasia in Canada too? Wasn't there something about?
No, it was assisted suicide or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Government-assisted suicide in Canada?
Yeah, it's just cheaper.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not related to this stuff.
The world doesn't... money's not that important. It's just too expensive to keep them alive.
Yeah. Oh, what was the conspiracy Sarah Palin came up with? Death panels in Canada? Narita was asked to defend his views in a class earlier this year and did by showing a clip from 2019 film Midsommar, in which cult forces an older member to jump off a cliff. Okay. Whether that's a good thing or not, it's not. That's more of a difficult question to answer. No, it's not. So if you think that's good, then maybe you can work hard towards creating a society like that. A society where we all force each other off a cliff. Seems like a good idea.
Dude, imagine walking around where there's just homes everywhere and people can live and go and buy food and not have to fight. Like, imagine walking amongst all this great stuff. Like, wow, we solved so many problems in humankind. And you're like, we should just get rid of it all. Like, this isn't healthy thinking. No. I know we know this. It's just crazy. We have to deconstruct common sense because we have Yale. This guy teaches children.
Well, adults. I mean, he's a Yale professor.
18-year-olds are children, David.
They're adults, legally. They just can't drink.
I forgot. I just make up my gender now.
Or own firearms in certain states. His comments received renewed attention when social media discovered them in January, with a sociologist proclaiming them as hatred towards the vulnerable. Narita told The Times that he was primarily concerned with the phenomenon in Japan, where the same tycoons continue to dominate the world of politics. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, we certainly
have a hell of a jump there.
We certainly have our political power families, and I'm just, the Bidens jumped off a cliff. I'm not saying I'd be sad about it, but, certainly not pushing for it. I don't know, Ryan. I don't even really know what to say about this. It's just something I saw that caught my attention for sure.
David, they had huge monoliths on stone tablets written in 7 languages. I think 3 of them, hieroglyphs, aren't even used, and they talk about world population control. I'm supposed to think it's a coincidence that we have high-profile people that are highly educated that come from an area of the world that murder their children because there's too many of them. And I'm supposed to believe...
Well, I don't know if Japan...
Look. They tell you to be multicultural. They tell you to bring these people in. We educate them. These are the highest. They're supposed to be the greatest of us. We give them all the resources, and then this is what we get. And then I'm considered irrational because, like, they're trying. I forget the way they worded it, but like it's anti-human. Like what?
Yes.
What more? You don't have to label it like a No, he's literally talking. If this was 400 years ago, you call him a conqueror and a fucking crusader and you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you call this guy if he had this ideology a few hundred years ago before we had democratic systems to alleviate struggle?
What would you call him?
Yeah, you'd call him a mass murderer. You'd call him a tyrant. You'd call him a conqueror. And he has an ideology. It's anti-human. I know we know this. It's just incredible. These people are at the highest rungs of society. This isn't a loose to this guy either. He probably knows other smart people that have this very same idea.
I do have one basic question about this, though, which is if you push people into suicide, which it sounds like he's suggesting, is it really suicide?
No, there's a word for this, like government assisted. Not genocide, regicide. No, mix of terms here. Demicide.
I don't know of this term, to be honest with you. So you're gonna have to guess on your own,
or you can guess, on Google for me. Dave Ryan, December 17th, 73. Catch us Monday through Friday for the weekly show on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be there. David will be there. Everybody will be there.
Also, comment below if you know what word Ryan is trying to guess.
Yeah, it's like Demogorgon. AOC side. As always, David, thank you for your time. Everybody else, thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ryan.